So in the poem, the poet says that anything that is weak and frail, it is actually subjected to destruction by the power of wind, right? And weak built houses, doors, beams of the building, they shatter to pieces as they cannot face the power of gusty wind. And a similar effect can be seen on the people with weak bodies, hearts, souls. So powerful wind does not pity the weak, and it just destroys all of them, right? So wind is merciless and does not yield to our wishes. It does not listen to our requests. It blows with force and it destroys everything, right? So similar way, the adversities sometimes break us down physically, mentally, and emotionally. And that is why the poet has suggested that how we should be well prepared so that we can be brave during the moments of adversities, and we can overcome those circumstances with courage. So he says that we should be friends with the wind. तो wind के साथ दोस्ती कैसे करनी है? अपने आप को strong बनाकर. He also shares one example that how wind blows out the weak fire, and it actually increases the intensity of the flame, which is strong. And thus, similarly, adversities make us strong if our hearts, bodies are stronger, and they shatter us down if we are weak, right? So this way, he has conveyed this theme in the poem, that is wind. So now let's start with the questions that are given here at the back of the chapter, the poem that is here. Very simple questions are these. So the first question is, what are the things the wind does in the first stanza? So what are the things? Yes, Kashish?
The poet in the first stanza, the poet is saying that the wind is very destructive as it breaks down the doors of the windows. It also scatters the papers. It also tore up the papers of the books and notebooks, and also brings the rain.
Yes, wonderful answer, Kashish, sorry. Mankirat, you also just tell your answer, Mankirat.
In the first sense, the things that that mentioned are the wind breaks the shutters of the windows, scatters the papers, throws down the books on shelves, and tears the pages of the book and brings the rain.
Yes. So what we see here is that how the destructive power of wind is displayed in the first stanza, that how it plays a destructive role. The gusty movement of the wind, it breaks the window panes, scatters the papers. It also throws the books off the shelves and tears them apart, right? Next. Have you seen anybody winnow grain at home or in a paddy field? What is the word in your language for winnowing? What do people use winnowing for? आपकी language में winnowing को क्या कहते हैं? Can anybody tell? जिस चीज से हम सेपरेट करते हैं बेसिकली इन ओल्डन डेज, ये जो देखो आप इस लेडी के हाथ में है, इसे हम पंजाबी में क्या कहते हैं? छज कहते हैं, राइट? सो हमारी लैंग्वेज में से छज कहते हैं, एंड इस छज की मदद से हम क्या करते हैं? विनोइंग करते हैं. वी सेपरेट द हस्क फ्रॉम द grains, right? So let's move to the question number 3, that is, what does the poet say wind god winnows? हम इसका आंसर डिस्कस करेंगे यहाँ पर, ठीक है? यस, प्रियंका वोरा, हाँ जी बेटा, योर आंसर.
Yes, ma'am. The wind goes and crushes them all. He won't do what we tell him.
Pardon, can you repeat the last line? That is not clear to me.
He won't do what we tell him.
I couldn't get it. What exactly you are saying actually? You can write your answer in the chat box so as I can read it. Your voice is not clear to me. Okay, next, Lavish. Yes, beta, Lavish. Lavish, you can unmute and tell your answer. Kashika?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
The poet says that the wind god knows all the things available at home.
Not only available at home, we have to describe it in a broader sense. Let me just take another answer. Manav, yes, beta Manav.
When the poet means that it can help in to separate the things and they can crash with the things all.
You have to justify the answer from the point of view of the wind god, how it winnows things. So you need to explain first the meaning of the word winnow, right? So literal meaning is that winnowing is a common process of separating chaff from the grain. वो जो grain की जो husk होती है, उसको remove करने का जो process है, that is called winnowing. So how does wind god play its role? Wind god जो है वो अपना रोल कैसे प्ले करते हैं? So when the strong wind blows, the weaklings are removed and the stronger ones are left there. They remain steadfast, they remain firm, and there is no impact on the things which are stronger, on the people who are stronger. But what does the wind god do here? Wind god separates the weak ones, be it a materialistic thing or people, and then he crushes them all. So you will relate the way the poet has expressed about the action of wind god in the poem. Now, is it clear? So let me take this answer again from some other student. Yes, Himanshi Prabhakar. What is your answer?
The poet says that the wind god winnows the weak, crumbling houses, doors, rafters, wood, bodies, lives, and the hearts, and then crushes them all.
Yes, crushes them all. And do give the literal meaning of the word wind also when you are attempting this question particularly, right? So you have to explain first the meaning of the word winnow, and then you will relate it the way the poet has explained about the power of wind in the poem. Okay, next question. What should we do to make friends with the wind? Ridya.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
To make ourselves friends with the wind, we need to become strong physically and mentally both. We should have we should we should have firm we should have firm bodies and join the doors of our houses firmly and build strong homes so that the wind become friends with us.
Yes, correct. Not only firm our bodies, but you will also add here firm our mind, right? Yes. Now, next student, same answer. Parneet.
The poet suggests that we should build strong houses and join the doors firmly. We should make ourselves emotionally and mentally strong to withstand the mighty power of the wind. The wind blows the weak fires inside us and flourishes the strong fires. This way we can be friends with the wind.
Yes, correct answer. आपने does के साथ verb में s लगा दिया, याद रखोगे does के साथ verb में s नहीं लगाना है, ठीक है? Yes, the answer is absolutely correct. So, what should we do to make friends with the wind? So you will explain first that how wind is the enemy of the weaklings, right? And it never listens to the pleas made by the weaklings. So it respects the strong. जो ताकतवर है विंड उसकी रिस्पेक्ट करता है and behaves with them in a friendly manner. So we should not be weak. So to be friends with the wind, we should make ourselves strong both physically, mentally, and emotionally. Because if we are strong, the wind will not harm us and it will become our friend. So we should firm our bodies and make our hearts strong. And then only we can be friends to the wind. I hope the answer is clear to all of you. Is there any doubt in this question, beta? You can still ask. Okay, then let me move to the next question. What do the last 4 lines of the poem mean to you? Last 4 lines. Harjot Singh. Harjot, roll number 31, red section. Kindly answer the question. Harjot Singh. Last 4 lines of the poem, what does it mean to you? Harjot, please unmute yourself. Guneet, answer the question. Guneet is also not there. Eknoor, try and answer the last 4 lines of the poem. I can show you the poem here. These are the last 4 lines. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. क्या meaning है इन last 4 lines का?
Ma'am,
Yes,
actually I
Hanji.
don't.
You don't know?
Yes.
बेटा simple lines है, आप देखिए इसका क्या मतलब है? Wind blows out weak fires. That means you are not following the lectures. If you are not able to answer the question, you people are not listening to the lectures carefully. You just come to the class for the sake of marking the attendance and then you are doing nothing. And if you still have doubts, please do ask. When we open the session, when we begin with the session, you should come with your doubts that, ma'am, still these lines are not clear. Please explain it again. Why don't you ask me? Why are we discussing the questions? Just to make the doubts more clear, so that you are able to write answers on your own. You don't have to copy things from anywhere. Okay, then let me take the answers from those without wasting any more time. Those are, yes, Rijul beta, answer the question. Rijul.
Lines of the poem explains that the wind blows out weak fires, which means the wind stops the weak fires and help save us from the big fires, as the small fires occurs from a big fire occurs from a small fire. Therefore, the wind is a good friend of us and we should praise him every day.
No, beta, I think you are reading it out from somewhere else. It is not correctly explained. There is some mistake. आपने कहा ना कि strong fire develops from the weak one. ठीक है, but in this context, it is not appropriately justifying the lines. Poet कुछ और कहना चाहते हैं. Ram Duggal.
Ma'am, the last 4 lines of this poem means that the wind can be only harmful for those who are weak people, and it can be friend of those who are mentally, physically, and emotionally strong. So we should be friend of wind and not be afraid of it, and we should praise him every day.
Yes, good answer, Ram Duggal. Well explained. Let me take another answer.
Then can I answer?
Eknoor, yes, beta. Answer कर दीजिए आप.
Ma'am, the wind is destroyer and creator.
Yes, wind is destroyer as well as creator. Correct hai. You can.
As a destroyer, it blows up weak fires. And as a creator.
Yes, as a creator.
As a creator.
As a creator, वो क्या करता है? He makes the ones who are strong, makes them more stronger. We can say that way, right? Now, this example has been taken. That जब wind blow करती है, आप देखिए जो मोमबत्ती में जो लौ होती है या दिए में जो लौ होती है, हल्की हवा से बुझ जाती है. So यहाँ पर weak fires को compare किया गया है weak people से. वो लोग जो शारीरिक तौर पर, मानसिक तौर पर, इमोशनल तौर पर कमजोर होते हैं. तो वो आसानी से किसी भी मुसीबत के आगे घुटने टेक देते हैं। तो चुनौतियां क्या करती हैं? उनको हरा देती है, उनको बर्बाद कर देती है। लेकिन जो लोग स्ट्रॉन्ग होते हैं, स्ट्रॉन्ग फायर की तरह, अब जैसे देखो अगर कहीं पर बहुत आग लगी है तो जरा सी हवा भी उनको और भड़का देती है, वो फायर और बढ़ जाती है। इसी तरह से जो लोग स्ट्रॉन्ग होते हैं शारीरिक तौर पर, मानसिक तौर पर, इमोशनल तौर पर, चुनौतियां उनको और अच्छा बना देती है, बेहतर इंसान बना देती है। जैसे देखो जब सोना होता है, जब वो रॉ फॉर्म में होता है, उसे जब आग में हम तपाते हैं वो प्योर बन जाता है। ऐसे ही इंसान जब चुनौतियों से गुजरता है, मुश्किलों को सामना करता है, वो और बेहतर इंसान बन जाता है, उसकी काबिलियत निखर जाती है, उसका अपना हौसला बढ़ जाता है, उसमें एक अलग सा विश्वास पैदा हो जाता है और वो इस बात को बहुत बेहतर तरीके से समझ पाता है कि चुनौतियों का सामना बहादुरी से करने में ही भलाई होती है, वरना चुनौतियां आपको बर्बाद कर देंगी, अगर मुसीबतें आपको खत्म कर देंगी अगर आप उनका सामना नहीं करते हो। क्योंकि डर कर भागने में कायरता होती है, कावर्ड कहलाते हैं। वी आर कावर्ड इफ वी रन अवे on seeing these kind of challenges, circumstances in our life. Facing them bravely makes us a good human being, right? So इसलिए बहुत जरूरी है कि हम अपने आप को और स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाएं, और यही इन 4 लाइनों में कहा गया है, by taking the example of the weak fire and the strong fire. And he says that how the weaklings are always the sufferers. जो लोग कमजोर होते हैं वो लोग हमेशा जिंदगी में सफर करते हैं, लेकिन on the other hand, those who are strong, those who are brave, they face the difficulties bravely and they become successful in their life. So we should make our bodies strong, we should make our hearts strong, because the friendship of wind is good for us. अगर हम बहादुर हैं तो चुनौतियां हमारे दोस्त बन जाती हैं, चुनौतियां हमारे लिए और अपॉर्चुनिटीज को पैदा करती हैं, और इसीलिए हम विंड को प्रेज करते हैं, हम विंड की बुराई नहीं करते, हम चुनौतियों को वी कैन से उनको ब्लेम नहीं करते हैं। हम कहते हैं कि यस, हमें चुनौतियां और चाहिए, हमें एडवर्सिटी से भागना नहीं है, क्योंकि लाइफ में अप्स एंड डाउन्स होते रहते हैं। तो अप्स में अगर हम खुश हैं तो डाउन्स आने पर हमें उदास नहीं होना चाहिए, बल्कि हमें ब्रेवली उसका सामना करना चाहिए। एंड दिस इज व्हाट इज कन्वेड इन दीज लास्ट 4 लाइन्स. Now is it clear to all of you? You can show me thumbs up if it is clear to all. Yes, Pratham, आपने hand raise किया है. Is there any doubt? No? Okay. Chaliye, the poem is clear to you, and with this we come to the end of the poem. We have completed the poem Wind, and I hope the poem Wind is clear to all of you. And an assignment will be posted today in the class group. You will do those assignments, not the question which are given here, right, students? So wait for the message.